Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we are going to be rebuilding this Williams drop target. This is off Williams Lucky Strike. This is kind of like the era when they were at solid state and they were just going to, well, they were at EM and they were crossed over to solid state. So this is one of those horseshoe type connectors that a lot of people complain about and say that they don't work that good, or when they fail they kind of work crappy. So we're going to do a quick rebuild of it, and I think I'm going to put you on manual focus there, so that way when I go like this you're instantly still in focus. So I rebuilt the other one over there already on a live stream, but I thought this was interesting enough and odd enough to rebuild it and document it. And I found out taking it off will be much easier to work on. Alright, we got it off. And they did work perfect, so we had no issues with that, and they are clean and they don't have to be degreased or anything odd like that either. So what I'm going to do right now is just remove these two screws. So wait, how did I do that? Let's do the coil first. I'm going to snip this wiring harness first to extend it. You gotta do that sometimes. Remove the factory harness. Let's throw this up here so I remember. There we go. So there's two screws that's gonna go from here all the way through the plastic and into this metal bar here that we're taking out to get the coil apart. Where was that? It. Yes, that's what we did. There's one screw, and then here's the two screws. I believe that's how I took this apart. I can't remember. Well, we're going to find out real quick on the video. But I believe that's what I did. Come on. Yes. No, I didn't. I didn't do that, did I? No. So disregard that. Just forget we did that. Why did I thought I did that on the other one? I think I just unloosened one. I think that's what I did. Okay, let's go into the bottom one, son. Yeah, those are just screws. I did the bottom. Uh-oh. Where did that go? We dropped a screw. There it is. Let's put that there. Goes right through the hole here. Can you believe that? That's my luck. Alright. I think I remembered why I did loosen the top, but I'm not sure. I don't know why I loosened that top up. So you know what? We're going to put it back together. We don't need to loosen that top. I could have swore I did on the other one. I don't remember. Maybe I did and then realized I didn't have to. Alright, but we're putting that back together. Okay, we did not remove that top. So you didn't see that. Alright, so now we're getting this out. And that comes out real nice. I remember the coil sleeve was an odd size. I'm gonna have to order some of these. Yeah, that's a different size. I think they were in the bag here. No. Where did I get the odd one from? Oh. No. Are these them? No. Where did I get that odd size from then? These are all the same length. And was this one the same length? Aha! It is the same length. This one has a, what do you call it? This one is different than this one. Or is it? It looks different. It looks the exact same length. Oh no, these are a little bit longer. These are a wee bit longer. What is that? It was perfect on this one. I must have just had one odd coil sleeve that was one size too short. You know, that was just a little bit shorter. Oh, you know what? I bet you I had one that I had cut and it was the wrong size and I threw it in there. So we got probably to cut one of these real quick since I can't find the correct size. Or is it this one? This is it. I knew I had them. Aha. See? Correct size. Duh. I will have to order some of these. Okay, these go back into the bag. We got the correct one there now. These are the same size yet. Why are they out of the bag? That's the weird issue. Alright, what are we at now? 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Alright, my naphtha right here. That's why I took off the top here. I believe, yes I did. I did not take off it here, I took it off up here. That's what I did. Now I know why. Loosen one up and take one out all the way. Now I remember. Now you know why. This slides up and this comes out. That's why I did that. Alright. Get our naphtha to clean off some of the parts. I'll clean this off, get it all pretty again. Clean this off. Maybe I can zoom you out a little bit. There. There. Get that a little bit scruffy. Clean off any junk on it. There, it's smooth now. There, that's clean. Clean off the coil stop. Yeah, I knew I removed some parts. You can hear my daughter yelling. Why is that when kids get older, they just feel like they need to yell at you more? Interesting, huh? Now we put the coil sleeve, the new coil sleeve, back in there. I knew I had for a reason. Ooh, that is... We had a coil that must have fried at one time. Just totally nuclear meltdown. Let's wipe that off. I'm not gonna, like, completely clean that, because there is actually melted residue on there from the coil. And the only way to get that off is to, first I'd probably take it completely apart, ultrasonic clean it, and then I want to wipe that off a little better. And then probably like Brillo pad, sandpaper it, buff it to get that clean the rest of the way. Okay, now that's going to go back in there. Now we put our coil stop back in. If we can get our fingers in there correctly. Come on. There. Get our screws down in there. Do, 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 do. Help if you screwed it in the hole. Am I blocking your view? Probably. There we go. We got one started, so now the other one will go good. So yeah, just remove the coil stop, and the coil will come right out. You don't need to remove the top bracket, because that has the spring on for the drop target. You don't want to be messing around with that unless you're replacing a drop target. We are not doing that. Alright. So this is all cleaned. Now that will it will slip back on there. And we can put our screw back in here. Now we can tighten both of these back up. I'll leave that one hang for just a little bit. Alright. Now these just gotta be snug down tight. They have lock washers on, so they'll hold. Oh, well, that helps when you're not blocking it. Did I knock the spring off? Yes, I did. When I messed with the coil. So now I gotta get my hook. I get to try a new tool. Okay. Okay, so that's why you don't want to take that plate off, because you don't want to be trying to get the spring back on here. After you knock that off. There. There we go. That's a neat little hook tool you can use to grab the hook and then reseat it. I forgot what it's called, but yeah. Alright, now we got that off, and we're back. We're going to take these two screws out. To clean the horseshoe pad. We'll take these out by hand the rest of the way so we don't lose them. And there's no springs or anything weird here that should pop out. You'll see when I get to it. There's just this ground loop and this, we'll call it ground loop. They're for the diodes. Now this is just like the horseshoes that are on a score reel. Exactly like them. So what I'm doing is using my naphtha to clean this pad off. And we'll clean these off. Try not to push too hard on them because you don't want to bend them. So that's why I'm putting my finger right behind them to keep them, so when I press on them to clean them off with this, they're still staying good and in their original spot. So now this, we're going to clean this off real good. I've had a lot of people talk about these things fail. I don't know exactly how they're failing. If these traces just take a dump and they lose their continuity between each one. So I've never seen a failed one. But I had a friend that had one, and he said these things were a pain in the ass. So I don't know what could fail on here. It's clean, you know what I mean? So I don't know if it was that or maybe the diodes were just crap. I don't know. So then we got that clean. Then I'm going to take my pinky and just put a wee little bit, that much, on my finger. And we're going to rub a coat of that on this. That is just a little wee bit. A little wee bit. There's so much I didn't even have to wipe it off, but I'm gonna. There. Alright, and then that, we'll just go back on like that. So remember putting your screw back through the loop. Like that. Put the screw back in if you can. Come on. There we go. And then this screw, go back down through here. If we can find the hole it went into. Right there. Did I get it in there? Oh, nope, I went right past it. There it is. And these ones I know you don't want to use any electric, and I went right past it again. There we go. You don't want to use any electric tools on these because you're screwing right into plastic. Same with like score reels. no electric screws. These you just want to snug down and be done with them. Okay, those are tight. Now since we got that off, we'll use little Novas on here, just a little bit, because I want to clean off the drop target sides a little bit, just to make them look pretty again, as good as I can. And I'll just do just a little bit on the front, not a lot, because you got that star, and I don't want to take that off. I just want to brighten it up just a little bit. Okay, when we're up like that, we'll reset, and then when it touches, it pops it back down. And it fully goes up, and it resets it. And boop, boop. There we go. So that's rebuilt. What we want to do is put it right back in the exact same spot. Grab our screwdriver, put all of our tools in one spot. Do 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 do. I just want to get all four of them kind of started a little bit. Now once I get it in, I'll see if we need to put that. Let's get these out of the way. I'll see if we need to put that harness loop back on. It's really going to be a bother if we're going to have any too loose of wires or anything. Okay, snug. Snug. Now you're probably freaking out that I'm using an electric screwdriver on wood. If you watched any of my videos before, you know this is a gyro screwdriver, and it's just like a regular screwdriver. The more you turn it, the more that turns. See, I can just make it crawl just by turning my wrist. So, alright. Yeah, I think I'll put a new zip strip on that. It's not really that loose, but it is kind of a little bit. I just put it back on. Just because it was there. There. That's it. That's how you rebuild one of these system, what do you call it? 3 to 7 maybe. But this, anyways, this is on a Williams Lucky 7. If I said Ace before, I was wrong. Lucky 7. I have a Lucky Ace over there. It's an EM. This is a solid state Williams System 3 that's been upgraded to System 4. As you can see, it's still got kind of, this is like a slot machine that's on a playfield, and these are basically score reels with slot machine things printed on them. Well, actually attached with a piece of paper, and I kind of looked underneath it and it looks like there's actually numbers under there. But that's it. That's a quick rebuild on a, what do you call it? On a drop target with the horseshoe clips. I just want to make sure I got those tight. It's easier to tighten them now since this thing is, yes, they're all tight. Since it's bolted down, everything is screwed down tight. All my wires are good, nothing's in the way, everything's out of the way, and we're set. So that's it. I hope this helped you, and if it did, please like and please subscribe to Mark's Basement Arcade. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, and I guess that's about it. Any other things, drop me a question and a comment. That's about it. Later.